Namaste, welcome to Sthita Pragna channel. So far, we have installed Hadoop related tools and we have also installed a database which was PostgreSQL. And in today's video, we are going to install more databases. And what are those databases you are going to see? So, if you enjoyed our previous videos, I hope you will enjoy this video as well. Let's jump into it. And the first database that we are going to install is MySQL. Why MySQL though? Well, MySQL, even as of today, remains the world's most popular open source database. Even that's the slogan of MySQL, but that's the truth though. You have plenty of uh, users or the companies using this, and most importantly small companies, because this is open source which is free, right? So that's why so many companies use this, and so many people who has their own websites, they use it as well because uh, it's open source, so you can easily integrate it with your database, not database websites, and use it. That being said, why are we using it here though in our Spark Masterclass? Well, we are going to use it to read data from MySQL using, of course, Spark SQL. And we also are going to save the output of the analysis that we are going to perform into MySQL database. So I am going to show you how to install it on Windows first. Then I will show it on the Ubuntu. It's the other way around. Usually we are doing it on Ubuntu and then here, but I will do that on Windows first. All right, let's click download MySQLs. Let's go to community downloads, installer for Windows, because we are going to do it for Windows. You can have either of them, it doesn't matter. Uh, let's pick Microsoft Windows. This is the installer for both actually, but what is the difference? This is the web, this is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now it is asking me to log into my Oracle account. Sign in. If not, create it, it's free. Sign in and then we'll go to the next page. Once you are logged in, it doesn't matter. Job function, develop, employees. Okay, let's enter the captcha, submit, download, save it. Okay, so that's downloaded. Let's click on it. Okay, so what are we installing here? Let's include full. So it is going to install your MySQL server, shell, router, workbench. So we are interested in the server, maybe sometimes shell and the workbench. So let's go with it. So next, and it is going to install all this. I'm fine. Sample example. It's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. So let it install all those. Then I will come back. All right. It is done. I think it took about 3 minutes. So click next. Next. And it's a development computer, it's not server, then it's not a dedicated, and I think that port is fine. Next, it's recommending strong password. That's fine. Next, and root password. Okay, it didn't like it. Okay, no, it's not about that. It says weak. I'm fine, but I'm going to create a user anyways. I will just say previously for PostgreSQL we said PSQL user. This is MySQL, right? Let's say MSQL user and host. All the hosts role. What are we going to give? Let's give admin. That's fine, and give the password. That's fine. Okay. So now you have your root password as well as MSQL user. So next, yeah, that is fine. I don't have any problem. And do you want to run it as a Windows service? Windows service is whenever you start your computer, it would start behind the scenes. That's fine. I'm fine with it. User running yeah, that's fine. Execute it. Now it is going to install it. So far, I guess it only downloaded it. So it's starting the server. Oh, that is fast. Finish it. Click next. Router configuration. Yeah, whatever it is. No, I don't want anything. Next. And what is this? Connected to the server. Okay. The password that you created previously. Connection successful. So our server is ready to be used. What are we configuring now? Okay. Connection details copy so that you won't miss them. And I think the connection details includes. Oh, no, I don't need that. I'll just say that. That's fine. Okay, here is our workbench and here is our command prompt. You can use either of them. And a connection is already created with the root user, but let's not use that. Instead, let's create MSQL user. That's the name I'm going to give. Or you can just say Spark connection. It doesn't matter. And what is the user we created? MSQL user. And the password, whatever you gave, you created. Test, save password. Okay, it's successful. So the password I gave worked. Click OK. Now it will be created. You can open it. And by default, go to the schemas here. And oh, we already have Sakila. Interesting. Oh, we install the examples. That's why. My next step was to install Sakila database, which comes with tables and data, which we will use in Spark. But looks like it's already there. So I guess we are good. So that's it about MySQL. On Windows, we successfully set it up. Uh, I had the link to actually set up the Sakila, but it's already there. We are good. Then what's next? Well, the next database is going to be a surprise. You might be thinking, why do we need this? Well, again, I will repeat this throughout the masterclass. I want you to learn Spark, which means I want you to write code to connect it to as many sources and targets that are out there. Not 100%, but at least I will try as many as we can. So this is a RDBMS. PostgreSQL is also an RDBMS, but we need a NoSQL database, so we are going to install MongoDB. All right, so let's go and set that up. MongoDB is a NoSQL database. No, I don't know why I did that. Download. Yeah, let's click download. That's fine. I don't want to buy. I want a community edition. Let's see. Where can I get that? MongoDB Community edition. Okay. So this definitely, I don't think it's for Windows. Oh, this is here. We go. Okay, I think I will put this one in here. Okay. I think we can close this. We are not going to use this for some time. So let's exit it. And you can exit the command prompt as well. So Windows 64, yes. Current version, sure. Zip or MSI doesn't matter. Okay, let's download the MSI. I'm downloading the MSI. It's 730 MB. Again, it's up to, I recommend you to set this up as well because we are going to see examples and maybe we will have homework as well on this. If you set it up, you will be able to do all those. If you don't, then you won't be able to do hands on. I will just say complete because I don't want to go into details. Network service. I don't want to set up all this. I will just go with the defaults. All right, it took about 5 or so minutes. So here we go. New to Compass and don't have a cluster. Of course, we don't have one. Um, add connections. That's the local host, as you can see. And name. This is MongoDB. What do we give? We gave. Let's see, MongoDB no SQL user. The other ones are SQL. This is no SQL. Color green color. Favorite this connection. Do we want advanced? Nah, we are fine with this. Save and connect. Now you are connected. You can see a couple of databases, the admin, config, local, etc. So we are fine with this. And that is the user you have seen, right? You can, if you want, create a database directory. Um, that we will do later on. For now, we installed it and successfully we have seen. And by the way, this is not SQL code. You cannot execute SQL queries and see. It's a completely different language. How you have to query whatever you store in MongoDB. That we are not going to cover that much. But what I will cover is the ability to read from MongoDB, which means we are going to upload data as and then the ability to write to it as well. So I'm going to teach you that much. I'm not going to go into the entire MongoDB development or whatever it is. So we set up successfully MongoDB. That's all for now. You need to know what is this. Okay, you can click finish and let's close this. That's about MongoDB. Did I save the? Yeah, I did save it. And let me write the user what I created. Otherwise, I might forget. I mean, I named them innovatively, but we never know. All right, so that's that. And the next one is going to surprise you, is it? Yes, it is going to surprise you. We are going to install another famous NoSQL database. Can you guys name any other NoSQL database? If you named Cassandra, then that's what we are going to set up. There was a time where I have seen a lot of companies using this. Recently, I'm not hearing it. That doesn't mean that it is not uh, top NoSQL database. It is, but it's just I stopped hearing about it. So let's go ahead. Cassandra Community Edition. That's Raven DB. Cassandra IDE. Okay, it's Apache Cassandra. Cassandra Apache means it's free, open source. Let's click download now. What happened? Oh, this is the URL. Okay, never mind. Okay, all Apache URLs look like this. So let's copy that. Hold on a minute. Nice. I'm hoping it has both Windows and Linux like others. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe it's something like Hive. Maybe we would need a couple of other setup to make it work on Windows. Not sure. Let's see if we can even install it on Windows or not. So let's go to the downloads. Is it downloaded? I hope so. Yeah, it is downloaded. Extract. Then we will go to the tar. Extract this again. So let's copy this. Let's go to C, paste it here. Rename this. Cut, paste. Okay. So this looks similar to the other one, and this is a shell script, and I don't see it as any command prompt. So I don't think we can install this on Windows. Let me check. Okay. So the way that we downloaded it, it's telling GPT is telling there are three ways. One is this way, and then creating a command. Um, as you can see, this is a shell script, right? It's saying it will create a command wrapper for me, command prompt, but I don't think that will work. I have faced several issues with Hive. Another option it's saying is WSL, um, which is a tool that you can, which is Windows subsystem for Linux. So by default, you will have Windows will have it. It's on the command prompt. What you can do is just like how we set up Ubuntu on virtual machine or virtual box, you can actually install Ubuntu from within the command prompt, and then you can set up Cassandra. So it's like setting up Cassandra on Ubuntu, which we don't want. And another method is using Docker. I think that is the method I think I like. Remember, we installed Docker on this system, so I think I will go with that method. Okay. So let's see Docker, but I'm not going to use that. Let's see command prompt, and I don't know if my Docker is running, but let's see. Yep, it is not running. So what do we do? Let's go here. Okay, this is my Docker engine. Then I ran the exact command. So it is pulling Cassandra, and latest one we asked it. So you will see it here, Cassandra latest. And then let's go ahead and run this particular command, so that whatever image we pulled, it will run it, and technically you are starting the Cassandra database. Okay, as you can see, these all are up and running. Then let's execute this, and it's refused. Let's see why it is refused. Okay, so I did some debugging. I did this one to look at the status. It was up and running, and all And ChatGPT just told me to wait and execute it again. Maybe it is already it's running behind the scenes, which is what I did. And as you can see, successfully we entered CQLSH. Um, you know SQL, right? Structured query language. Similarly, Cassandra has its own thingy, which is called CQL. So any queries you want to run here, you have to run through this particular. If you are wondering about how do we connect, how do we get the username, password, and all that, we will do that when we actually go to the chapters where we connect to them to whether to read or write. Okay, we have, don't worry, we are going to have so many hands-on reading from Postgre, reading from Cassandra, reading from MongoDB, reading from MySQL, yada yada yada. So don't worry about all that. We are going to have a lot of hands-on. That's it. So at least for this, we have successfully set up Cassandra as well. If this is working, and by the way, I think it needs since we have Docker, it's fine. We don't need to do that. I hope you remember the Docker credentials and everything is logged in because that's how it logged in for me automatically. I didn't log in. Otherwise, you would have to log in. And if you missed this setup video, check one of the video. I think it's third or fourth video. I don't remember. Where we have set up Docker and we installed Spark on it. Yes. If you missed it, go check that out. That being said, we are not yet done because this is just a Windows part. We have installed MySQL, MongoDB, and Cassandra, and we haven't put any data here because that comes whenever we go to the Spark connecting to databases. Okay, so that's why we are not putting any data inside any of these databases. Now let's switch to Ubuntu and set up these three databases, shall we? All right, we are here. So let's jump into setting up MySQL first. And I always felt installing different things on Ubuntu Linux systems is easy. Okay, it's complaining, so I guess it's this one. Okay, so let's copy this and yes. Okay, where is the document? I need to update the document as well. Awesome. So it created start setting up MySQL. I think you can see the service. I am assuming it is running. Let's see. You can do the sudo system ctl status. Let's type it. And it's active. That's it. See, we installed MySQL very fast. So that is not the end anyways. What I want to do is, okay, my document. That's what I want. Let me put this somewhere so that I don't have to come here. Okay, we did this, but we haven't created any user like we did on the Windows. So let's create a user. What did we create? MSQL user. And then we created a password. And the other one also had Sakila, whereas here it is not. So we need to do all that setup. Let's do it. All right. If it is running, all you have to try doing is this. Let's try it. I didn't Google. I'm just trying. I don't know if it will work. Minus P. Enter password. So let's give it a password. Oh, no. Okay. Then it is expecting a password. It, but usually it should give us a password. Let's see. Let's try this. ChatGPT said to do this. Okay, we are in. So you don't need a password to do this. Now, if you want, you can set a password and that I'm going to run for the sudo, of course. Okay, so let's do this. Now it did. Now if I exit our command previously, okay, now it connected. Previously we didn't give the host, that's why it failed, but now connected and the password I mentioned in the previous command, it worked successfully. But that's not what we want to do, is it? Um, we want to create another user. Okay, so let's do that. All right. This is the command that we are going to use and mum SQL user. And then we will be done. Okay. What is it? Create user, MSQL user at localhost identified by that. Let's exit and try to log into this using that user to make sure it is actually working. I gave a wrong username, I guess. Okay. Now I give. All right, we connected successful. Is it the end of it? Of course not. Why? Because actually, you know what? Let me log into this one more time. By default, um, the Windows installation had a Sakila database, so we didn't have to set it up. But here it is not there, so we have to set it up. And by the way, you don't have to just use MySQL. You can instead go here. Let's do that actually. Come on, even here, no thanks. Oh, there is an option. Okay, that's good. Since we have our users, we can just use that to log in. What? Did something happen? Okay. Um, okay, it's taking me somewhere. But why is this not installing? Okay, risk. Oh, can I do it from here then? App Center, search MySQL Workbench. Okay, looks like I can. Am I giving the wrong password for this? Maybe not. Maybe that was bugged. I will exit out of this. And where was that URL? Let me copy that, paste it here. Let's go there because we would need it. So this is installation. We need to download it as well. Where is the download link? This is another database, world sample database. But we are interested in this. Okay, let's click here. And we are looking for, it doesn't matter, I guess. TZ. Let's download these as well. Maybe we can use them in future. Mina, I don't know how to even say that. I guess these are fine. I will just show you one right now. This one. Okay. Now it opened. So let's go here, and here it is showing how you can do that. It's very simple. Once you downloaded that, and by the way, did I close it? I closed it. So it's right here, right? So let me do PWD. Let me copy that, and let me paste it. Okay, here we go. But I think I have to run this when I am inside my shell prompt. So let's do that. But did I give MSQL user any permissions? I don't remember. This should fail, but let's try it. There is nothing to lose. Fail to open this file. It's Sakila schema.sql, which is inside this one, right? Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so for some reason my recording got stopped. If you have missed something, it's all I did was got the URL for MongoDB from here. I copied the link. I used the wget to download it, and it's in my system here. Now I went here and I wanted to install it, so I double clicked it, but I don't see it coming up. Let's see. Maybe it's in the App Center. Let me search here. Sometimes we never know. Is it? No, it's not. They have data grip. Maybe we'll use data grip if it is free. Not sure what's going on. I can hear my laptop going crazy. Okay, you know what? It's not opening, so let's try from here. Isn't it named MongoDB? Then why is it not coming in my... Okay, let's give it a minute. It's not opening. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, then we'll go back. Okay, let's run this one. What is it saying? It's not there. So let's add our deb. So this is how we install the deb file. Enter. Okay, I am going to put the command. So that did that. Do we see any errors? We don't see any errors. So we are good. So what do we do whenever we install some software? We enable it if it already didn't do that, and then we start it. And then we look for the status, and it is active. So let me copy these commands. Okay, that's awesome. And how do you invoke its shell? Hold on a minute. What happened here? How do you invoke itself? It's called Mongoose or Mongo as such. Okay, it's saying it's not found. Maybe that's because. Is it because I just ran this? I don't know. I'm just trying it. No, still it's saying it's not found. So we have to install it. It didn't install it. Just like MySQL. I think we have to install each and everything. Again, this is saying it's not there. So let's try here. Okay, it's not here as well. So let's do one thing. So here I am. I will put this link here. It is showing you how to do that. Okay. So the first one is Ubuntu. Yeah, that is what it is. So let's copy this command. I will put these commands in our setup document as well. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's a PGP key. Okay, I didn't receive any error, so I'm fine. Okay, looks like it installed it. Anything else left? All right, that's just the GNU PG that we installed here. So next thing is creating a list file. So let's go ahead and run this command. Okay, I think we already set it up. I don't know if we need this. Oh, it's only installing Mongoose, so that's fine, I guess. Which this we just did it. That's fine. Let's do it again. There is no loss. Does it matter? I don't know. Let's go with this one. Okay. While it's setting it up, let's confirm by looking at the version. Okay. I mean, looks like these tools were easy to set up on Windows. I might have spoken too fast. Okay, it's running, I guess. So we can just say Mongo sh, and here we are. That's about it. I mean, it's a little bit involved. It doesn't come bundled. We have to install each one separately. On Windows, we got everything packaged. No worries. So that's about the MongoDB setup on Ubuntu. Let's go ahead with Cassandra and let's finish this up, shall we? Cassandra. I hope this will be easy. Install Cassandra. And the same thing, let's search here. We have the SQL SH, but not, okay, we have Apache Cassandra here. And we have 505. Nice. I don't know why it is the first listing though. I'm not sure if this comes with the CSH or not. Let's see. Okay, it is installed, looks like. Let's see system, CTL, status. No, nothing. Nothing. Could not be found. So, did it install? Okay, it installed it. All right. Sorry, did I say CSH? CQL, SQL, CCL? No, not all this. How do I make sure if okay, let's do this, which I already did it. So I am not sure if the service is there. If it is there, let's try this one. It's not there. How about Node tool, which is a built-in? Okay, it is not there as well. So how, it doesn't tell me anything. You know what? Let's check something out. Okay, it's just the grep it's showing. So it's not here. So I don't know what it is set up. Or maybe I need to exit and come back. We don't know. Oh, it's 18.04. Okay, it's showing Docker even here. Is that the only way? Seriously? Okay, that is the Docker setup. Never mind. This is similar to what we did on Windows, just so you know. I think right now it's 505. This didn't work for us, did it? No. Yeah, it's not that. Okay, let's go this route. I don't know this. Let's uninstall it, I guess. Unzip it. We have this. So let's go here. Move Apache Cassandra to one directory back, Cassandra. Let's go to our home directory. You should see Cassandra here. Yes, I do see it. CD. Let's go there. Okay, okay. You know what? Move star to here. So everything should be in this directory now. I can remove Apache Cassandra directory. So I think this should be good. Let me go to my home directory dot bash and copy. Where is my path here? So let's add that. I think that should be good. Good, good. Save it. Come back. cd source dot bash rc. Okay. Now, couple of things, I guess. We need to, let's see, cd bin, sorry, cd Cassandra bin. It has Cassandra here, so I don't need to run this. I can run Cassandra. Did I not set up? I did, but still it's not getting executed. The reason is it not right? Oops, slash bin. Okay, let's try now. Okay, it's running. Okay, good. Now let's check this one. No nodes present in the cluster. Has this node finished startup? I hope so. This node will not auto bootstrap because it is configured to be a seed node. Interesting. Okay, it's still running. Never mind. Okay, it's up. It's running now. So, Cassandra, what did we do for Cassandra? We went here. Then we moved it. Oops, it's going somewhere. So now let's not go there. I'm just preparing for our documentation. Okay, if you're wondering what I am doing, okay. And to check it, what did we do? We ran that. Good. So we did we successfully set up Cassandra? Yes, we did. Now let's do and run CQL. And this time as well it didn't. So let's check. Let me check something. It should be here, right? Oh, it's CQLSH. Unsupported version of Python. Interesting. But I didn't execute this. I executed this. Oh, I have a script for stop server. How about start server? Do we have one? You don't. Required 3.611 but 3.13. No, no, I don't want to mess with that. Hmm, I think I can use it. I can install it. And maybe point it the new one to only Cassandra. Would that cause any issues later on? I don't think so. I think we will use JDBC to connect this. Let me think. Okay. So ChatGPT is giving couple of options, and I think I like this. We are going to create a virtual environment where what happened? Unable to locate this file, could not locate this. Interesting. No wonder why we have to do a lot of work. This GPTs doesn't work that much at all. Okay, let's try this another one. We have the latest one for some reason that is this is looking for the old one. Not sure. So there is something called Dead Snakes PPA. So let's try this. Now we are going to mention only for the CQLSH use Python 3.11 using this command. Yeah, I mean I'm giving 3.11. What is your problem? Huh? Still? Okay. It's just weird. But what I did is I went into that file, the SQL file in this folder, SQL. Then I went through a couple of stuff. So it is checking for this before these two, but this is with the version we installed, so I added it that, and then I executed, and it said it require and found that, but then it connected to the test cluster, and here you go, bingo. We have um, set up Cassandra, then installed CQLSH. I hope I have all the commands in here. We ran this. Once we ran this, oh, CQLSS is by default, it's there, right? Okay. And then we had some issues with the Python version. That's fine, but we finally have something. It's working. So it's showing you the version. You can do a couple of commands, like if you want to define the cluster, it's a test cluster and partitioner, and you can do all that. You can create key spaces and then use the key space. Then you can create table and whatnot. For example, this is how um, so I tried to create a table, but before that, you need to create a key space. Key space is something, imagine like a database. They use a different naming. So this is the command they use to create the key space. It's just database, okay? Don't get confused. These different things tend to call things differently. For example, if you take DynamoDB, right? They don't call columns. Instead, they call attributes. They don't call rows. They call them items. Okay. So don't get confused with all that. Here they call key space, which is just a database. And even the command to switch to the database is this. So let's do that. Now you are using test case. Now you can create this create table thingy, right? It's the same commands that you run in SQL as well. And even to insert data into this, it's the same. Insert into table, then column names, and then the values. Okay, so we have inserted a couple of columns here, and if you want to query them, select star from just like SQL, and you can see all the data here, right? And if you want to do something like this, like filter, you write something like this, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. This is unlike MongoDB, this is kind of close to the SQL that we already know. But sometimes some names and etc. might be different. Like as I said, instead of database, they will call it as key spaces and whatnot. So I think I will end that this here. In this entire video, we have set up three things: MySQL, MongoDB, Cassandra, but we did it both on Windows and Ubuntu. If you if this was helpful either for practice or at your work or your project, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. That is very important. If you have setup issues, let me know in the comments. Based on my availability, I will set up meetings so that we can sort it out. All right, have a great day. See you in the next video. Peace out and love you all.